Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. It's Sunday night. Wouldn't that be a tremendous car to own? Welcome, Silver Surfer, Azza. I think there's a few other people joining us tonight. It's time trial night, as you know. I'm praying that I've got audio and everything's working correctly. Spent a lot of time trying to fix it today, trying to get the levels right. Twitch seems to be working. Had a bitrate problem just a little while ago. That seems to be fixed. And even though the noise is loud in my ears, I can turn that down. We seem to have audio both ways, one hopes. Good evening, Lee. Welcome. So it's Saturday night. It's not Saturday. It's Sunday. Whoop. Got that wrong. Work tomorrow. We've got to remain chilled. Big Popper's already sent me some tips today. We came 1,325th, but we got the 2 million, and we've got 101 golds, which is cool. Big Popper, as I say, has already sent me some tips, and I'm going to rely on them later. Just going to try and take it as we go. Qualifying is, what is it for gold? Is 140.049. No, wrong circuit. We're having a look to see where we are at there, aren't we? 138.5. By heck, what was I doing? I was miles away. Good evening, Dorian. Thank you for the likes, much appreciated. Let's have a look where we are. We're third in the friends list, which isn't bad in the BMW. Global ranking with 383, which is quite satisfying after last week's debacle. However, this week then, always work the process. Yes, we've been at Suzuka today because we've been doing license test anyway, and I've got to compile that video. I was hoping to get that done today and be out tomorrow, but it's going to be done for tomorrow night for maybe Tuesday. I've spent a lot of time today trying to get the sound right, so I'm hoping that's going to work for you guys. So good evening, Big Popper. Good evening, Scampy. And the Widdowmaker way, yes. So we're going to run a rental tonight, 137,256. Racing Softs. Oh, I'm surprised they gave us them. Check out that. Oh my God. 136s. 136s. What's the 137,256? That's there. That's just inside. 420 is just outside. As is just outside. I think this one's going to be a struggle, and I'm always going to struggle with this one because it's a it's a Formula One style car, isn't it? So just to let you all know, I've made some changes to the rig today. My steering wheel is now closer to me. It's slightly higher. It's also tilted. It feels a bit more comfortable. I'm probably about a quarter of an inch, half an inch higher in my seating. The pedals have remained where they are. I've got to turn that audio down. But hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. Let me know if it is. You can hear the car in the background, but you should be able to hear my voice over the top. And hopefully it's not too quiet. You're very close, Big Popper. Very close. So Suzuka, we know. We've run this circuit a lot. We raced it just not too long ago in the league. Settings. You know what they're going to be. Traction control 1, default ABS. Counter-steer assistance on strong. My wheel settings. Feedback force max torque 8. Force feedback sensitivity 6. We're on a Fanatec DD Extreme. Now, a little bit of chat before we start. I'm going to follow the process. I don't mind anybody shouting any advice out at all. Just let me have a go at getting it round. Thank you, Az. Thank you, Dorian. So just let me have a go at getting it round a few times. Let me try and get to where I can be. I don't want to get stressed. I don't want to get wound up by it. But I do know I could get that way. So what I've got to do is, as Big Popper says, just follow the process. We're going to go around with the settings I know, and I'm going to try and drive the car like I want to drive it, rather than anything peculiar or particular like it is at the master license test. So let's have a go and let's see what we can do. We've got 3 hours of this bad boy. I already feel like I'm too close to my brake pedal. There's no boost, is there? Thank God. Good evening, fat man. Braking down to we can be faster than that, I'm sure. We're going to try and get a lap in so we've got a workable ghost. Oh, loves it, doesn't it? Soft tyres really give the ability to grip and go. The Degner's taken really quickly. I so want that to be second gear. I'll never tell you I like Suzuka, but it is a stunning circuit. Where's the gear change point, one asks. It goes around the corners a doddle, doesn't it? We'll brake later than that. A 144. What is gold round here? Stupidly much quicker than I've gone, I bet. I'm probably short shifting, but hey ho. $1:37.256, thank you. 3 seconds quicker than this, okay. I've got to trust the force, haven't I? My ghost needs to be further away. changed down to third. Should have kept it in fourth. Oh, isn't that right, Big Dodo? That's massive. You've got a lot of hurdles to climb. I was gonna try and do a video for my settings. I just haven't had the opportunity. I need to do that. Hands are hurting already. This one's too fast for Lee. I thought you were at the top of the list, Lee. Gonna break about the 75. Got a red flag. Time to leave. Let's go and put that ghost back to where it needs to be, and we'll save the time. 139 fourth. Still only bronze. I say still only bronze. I've only been at it 11 minutes. .9 is definitely where that needs to be. Right. On controller left, right, easy. There's some help built in with wheel, no help. Silver Surfer says having problems with controller settings at the minute, so wouldn't even attempt this. Okay. Okay, it's interesting. 35,000, 35, 36,000 really. Let's see if we can make some inroads. It's really about what would I say it's about? For me, it's about breaking points. What are those two ghosts? Want a demonstration ghost or something? Don't know. It's one of them my ghost. Jesus. No, one of those ghosts is I didn't save the ghost, did I? That's just a rare old random car, that. Gotta get rid of that. I didn't save it. We've messed up big time here. Yeah, that's a McLaren VGT. I've messed up big time. Never mind. We'll start again. We'll start again. This is going to be hard. I know it is. I can feel my eye twitching already. We got red car and white car having races today. Yeah, that ghost was really weird. That really put me off. That was the Bugatti VGT from a previous time trial. Ghost is right. Let's just start again. Work our way to where we're going to work to. Fastest time so far at 1:39. 9:49. I don't know when to change gear at this point. It's quite strange. Thrusting the car into the corner, knowing it's going to turn in. It'll slide, I think, quite a bit under braking or turning. So getting it to go where you want to, getting it to run and roll, not break down to a stop too much. Yeah, that. Let's see where we are. Okay. Feels good, but I've no idea where that is against 39 that we've done. 75. Low. No, quicker. I should have accelerated earlier then. Almost flat out this entry. That could have gone red, maybe. Ooh. Sounds like a massive gap to go. Almost 3 seconds. 2.5 technically. Feels like a short shift out the corner, or don't change down quite so much, Widow. Yeah, coast and roll might be important here. Half a second better. Can't be too bad. Come on, let's go again. Got a little gain at the end of the corner there. Could gain a little bit here. We're going to try and fly this entry. We did. There was draft available. Wheels wobbling all over the place. There's no 7th gear, is there? .3 to go, something like that. That'd be nice. Go save that ghost. Ooh. Already my hands hurt. Quite a grip. Replay, save best lap replay. We're in silver now, 16,600. Oh yeah, 34th. 34th. No shame there then. On our way. Need DRS control. Is there DRS? No, there's no DRS in this, is there? There's no happy button either, is there? I don't think there is. Let's see if we can take this down the right way. Settings, ghost settings. That one. That's why they need one, he says. Yeah. Second gear I've been doing that in. And then changing quickly to third. No ghost. Don't like the ghost. What's it doing? Don't like the no ghost bug. Come on. I've only got to beat my ghost twice. Which shouldn't be that bad. Technically, should it really? Shouldn't be. They definitely know how to spoil a good session of TT races though, don't they? Qualifying time ranking, no. Just rent one. We're using the white one because they're both brown at the rear, so we're not going to know the difference, are we? Have to go and put a livery on my own car. I don't think I've got a Widdowmaker livery for that. Go setting. Somebody's done a 134. Third gear. Third gear is the one. P1 playback is insane. It needs to be at a 134. It very much is probably all about getting the car to an apex and just trusting it. I feel the hairpin needs to be in third as well to get the acceleration out. Get rid of that horrible gear change. I'm sure I can. Let's try the chicane in third. There's a slight improvement. Only braking at the second half of the entry to turn 1. Third gear on the hairpin. Third gear felt right. I'm going to leave it in fourth round here. Hey Chris. Jan Gandhi have just started. Nice one. We'll have a check at their time, see how they're getting on in a bit. That's a big improve, nearly half a second again. 1:38.0. I can keep my foot flat on this until halfway round, I think. Fifth gear. I missed it. Come on. Minor gains. Slow down the straight though. Front tyres sliding like mad. Come on. Only 3/4 of a second. Whoa. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Got what sounds like rain in my headphones at the minute. That's not good. The apex there. That's where I made the mistake on the previous lap coming through the Degners. And then I missed the braking point coming into the hairpin. Come on. 3.6081, thank you, I needed to know that. That's critical, absolutely. Holy shit balls, excuse the phrase. Double shifted, that was horrible. Didn't need to do that, but another gain. 137.922. We're in the target second. About 137.922. We know we've got time we can make up. 137.346. Optimal. Into the top 10,000, just 0.7% away. Happy days. Cheers, everybody. $137.25 to get. Half an hour in. We did save that, didn't we? Yeah. I'm going to leave that slower ghost in for now. Good evening, Norman. Let's see where we go. Gotta try and keep power in. All the 60s. Happy days. We found the limit. Hey. I was very much definitely braking too much for Spoon. I've got to trust Spoon enough more. Rattling noise like rain again. Don't know what that is. Slowed down way too quickly. It was my pace through Spoon. If I could just speed up Spoon, we've got gold easy. Just got to work out Spoon that bit better. .37.6. Let's work out Spoon then. Come on. .37.524. Cutting it down. 2,500 places better. Come on. We don't need to load a new ghost. That ghost I've got there is ample. Not quick enough, I don't think. Just a wee bit slower. I've got to beat that second ghost to the hairpin. Fourth gear seems the wrong gear there. It seems I should be coasting fifth rather than trying to flat fourth. The hairpin ain't so bad. For me, that is. Moon's technically a hairpin. I know it's two corners, but the other thing it's got is a massive change in elevation. Massive height difference between entry and exit. You can't see it from the track when you're racing on it, but when you're stood next to it or you realise and then you go and look at it, it is massive difference. Go too deep or accelerate too fast, yeah. That's why I'm using third. Third seems to be right. It takes that spin element out of it and the car seems very much more poised in third. Try it in fifth this time. Using the coast process, not had to use fourth for that third apex. Here we go. That's what I've been trying to do. See how it goes. We can always cock up the final chicane. I don't think it will be. Just outside. Just outside. Oh, what was that? New subscriber. Welcome, whoever that is. I can't quite see it, but welcome to the channel. Oh. Dirty dog. Oh. Okay. I'm going to take that original ghost away now. We're going to load up a new one. Top 6,500. Ooh, Chihuahua. .13% away. Let's see what happens when I load a different ghost up. We're gonna take the fastest ghost there is. Let's see what happens. Try and accelerator way early. No ghosts. Frustration station. But we have to be there. We're not far off. We're not far off. The question is, and the big question is what am I targeting tonight? Where do we think we've got to go? How far do we need to go to be safe for gold? You keep hitting the hide ghost button while driving. Frustrating. I have a toggle button which I just smack upwards, and it's really quite easy to do, but it's hard to mistake. So take the red one this time, and it's probably like the up arrow on your D-pad, which if anybody's using a controller, listen to that engine, it sounds horrible. It sounds so electric. Oh, Scampy's done, has he? Scampy's golded already? Happy days. Tiago Azeredo, thank you very, very much for the subscribe. Subscribers have been a difficult thing over the last 3 weeks. Oosh. We actually got 20 subscribers more than we currently had. And over the space of a week we lost a net 20 subscribers. So we were minus 20 over 10 days later than when we were. And we actually passed that value again today. So we've gained them back. And I can't tell you why I lost that many subscribers, absolutely no idea. What I do know is the current content is only 12 to 18 minutes long, really, so I'm not getting a massive amount of airtime with these license tests. I could make them longer, but they'd just be boring. So what I'm trying to do is just trying to keep them interesting and give people some instruction, but it's quite difficult to edit it correctly and get it right. So I've actually had some really quite negative comments from some people, but I'm just ignoring those. They obviously don't like or enjoy what we're doing, so they probably need to find a different channel, to be honest. Can't please everybody all the time. On 38.667, well done, Chris. Blew that apex away, didn't I? Didn't get the car into there at all. Look how much that affected the acceleration. That's a shocker. Got to be about precision. Come on. Let's go. Third gear was a bit slow, a bit laggy, wasn't it? Fifth gear is the much better gear through there, it really is. You're 1.4 off, yeah. You're doing fine though. You're only half an hour in. You're doing fine. What I've got to do is just get smooth, get the rhythm, start to just work it. That's where I'm losing the time, that corner. If I can get everything else right and improve that corner, we could get this. Come on. Over brake through there. Counter steer worked. Look how wide we went there. That was the shocker. Looked like I was lining up for the overtake then of the Ghost. And is at 139, Dutch is on the 39.9. Very good. Oh, I was reading the chat coming down the straight. That floored that, didn't it? Never mind. 139.944, 139.904. Good competition between those two. Come on. 137.383 is my optimal, which is my best. How does that work out? I suppose that says it all, doesn't it? Randomly just happened to strike that. That shows I can't improve. Get these tyres cleaned up before we get back to the start. It's absolutely fine, Chris. Not your problem. That's my fault. I don't mind though. I should be able to cope with that. The running commentary side of things is just what's going through my head as I'm driving. It's doesn't change the focus. It's when I read that's when it does me in. It's taking the eyes away, and this thing's so quick that things change very, very quickly, like distance to corner and distance to braking point. That's what is. The skill, I suppose. Here we go then. Come on. Let's watch the two Ghosts. The fastest Ghost is behind at the moment. Come on. We followed the wider line again. I need that to be 2.5 tenths, don't I? $37,400. I know I needed it to be more. I don't know if there is a difference, you know. I've not worked it out. I am driving the other one this time. That's an interesting question. I hadn't thought that. I've changed to the red-bodied one rather than the white-bodied one. Don't seem to notice any difference. Just lost that with the gear change. Just learn the track. 137.102 now. The optimal. No point going to save the Ghost, I haven't got a faster one. Next time we change though, we'll go back to the white car. I think they're supposed to be identical. I generally don't think there is a genuine difference. Too many genuines. I don't think there's a difference. Horrific entry to that corner. Brake too late, I guess. I've just seen Big Popper's comment. The Toyota emblem weighs more than the Honda, has more letters. Probably so. $136,965 optimal. Come on, Widow, you know you can. Was way up after the first couple of corners. And I've kind of blown it. I flounder around for 10 minutes or so, I think, and then we're gonna find the time that we need. I think we've just got to work the groove a bit, get used to it, just find that little bit of influence we need with getting used to the rhythm and understanding what's going on. Times are all right. There's no problem with the times. We know we can find the time. We've just got to put that one lap together. See if we can slingshot our way around here. Really got on the gas really early for that corner. Probably slowed down a little bit too much for that. Come on. Went for the gas too early. I knew I was within touching distance and I knew I could make the time through there. I just gave it too much too soon. Come on. Hey, Tess. Status control 1, default ABS counter steer strong. You can see that counter steer constantly working. I'm not thinking about changing settings at all at the minute. I'm just thinking about putting that lap in. No problem, Norman. Probably too many gear changes through there. It's probably right to only pick a gear and go with it. Disappointing. Lost so much time on the run out of there. Over-braked into Spoon as well. Never mind, we're getting there. We're understanding. We're working it out. It is not silly what we're doing. We're lapping for experience. We'll get it. It will come. No damage, is there? No. Just touched the curb on the left, I think. I feel very much happier with my seating position. Those little adjustments have really made things more comfortable. I probably want to move my pedals just a bit further away, maybe. Don't want to feel so hunched up. See what we've got coming up. Come on. 5th gear. Back on the throttle, down to 4th. Let it coast through. And that's where we've got the problem there. I can't get back to the throttle from 4th. That's what I need to work out. I need to know whether it's 3rd or braking in 4th. Probably 4th with braking, then I lose the gear change. Completely messed that up there. Forgot where I was on the circuit. 0.352 back. Not good. Let's wait for the next lap. Screwed that up from the start. Thought we might as well test going full flat. It's a lift into there. Come on. See if we can work this one out again. 5th gear, down 1. Back on the throttle. 4th gear braking. On the throttle. That's it. Does that go to blue? Yes, it does. That's how we're going to do that one. And it's blue till, well, virtually all the way. It's just 6th gear that lets us down a bit. On the wider line on the exit, just so that we get faster speed by the line. Didn't work that time. Still way down. Not getting turn 1 right at all. I'm way off the pace now. Got to find that little bit to get us back to where we need to be. Almost got spoon right there. Almost did. Almost got it right. That section now. It's the way it usually works out. Changing down to 3rd gear, nothing goes blue, so it's got to be 4th gear. Come on. I don't understand that. 3rd gear. I made the mistake of using 3rd. I didn't even think I was going to be in third. Okay. Okay. Right. Time to get switched on. That's what I think, Norman. Exactly that. So optimal 136.494. There's no ghost to save. We haven't improved at all, have we? $136.949. Did I say 494? I did, didn't I? Let's have a look at the friends list and see what a disaster that's turning out to be. Oh, yes, 24th place. So I'm going to turn counter steer off, I think. Counter steer, I'm going to turn off. And see if it actually does anything. I know I'm going to have to reset the ghosts, so we're going to have the challenge of getting the ghost back up there, but... let's see if it does scrub the ghost. We've still got a ghost. Happy days. No counter steer. Loses it turn 1. We definitely know counter steer's turned off. Okay. It's your nose. Please forgive me. DC1. With the amount of grip this thing's got, it probably doesn't need TC1 on, to be honest. I know counter steer, but TC2. Interesting thought process. That might faster. It's a new ghost. Half of the devil. How close we were there. Not getting spoon right. Second half of spoon is where I'm losing it. On a flat out lap with no mistakes. Not getting the approach right in there at all, am I? Come on, turn round, you big dog. How come you've got no turning circle whatsoever? Counter steer, isn't it? That's what it is. Chris has just done a 1:37.689. That's tremendous. Well done. Awesome stuff. Scrappiest, dirtiest laps I've ever done. No, you dumb twonk. Can you believe I cut that last apex and I was a quarter of a second up? Oh! $1:37.060. Oh, couldn't. Yeah, big red cross. Oh. Gained 250 places with that one, though. Come on. We know we got this. Ryan Lee. Race that ghost. Come on. Was that wheel spin take it away from me? No, there we go. We're gold. We're gold at last. 1.5 hours to gold. I'll have a read in a second. Ah, you slug dog. He's on a much better lap there. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Norman. 136.956. Does that mean I got a... No. Into the top 5,500. And we're still not anywhere near the fastest, boys, are we? Look. Please excuse my snotty grotty little nose. I am streaming, I don't know why. Bite me, says Randy. We can always do this, can't we? Oh, wrong thing. Everybody loves a bit of that. Right, 20th place. Nando's a VR user, he's beaten us. Thanks, Hazard. Just skipped ahead of Hazard, haven't I? Yeah. 362, Hazard's just outside. He's where I was, he was stuck there. Stuck there, just, yeah, frustrating. Scampy's good at 37 dead. So I was talking about, yeah, I was talking about gold. Goals, not gold. What is my goal? Of course it's top 10, friends list. But we have to try and find that. So all we can do at this time is just keep plugging away and aiming for that optimal lap. We did it last week. We got it really well done with the BMW. What I'm not tending to do with this car though is the coast and roll. I've not really focused on that. The car seems to lose an incredible amount of speed when you lift, so I wonder if I have to exploit that some more. Use the gears to slow the car rather than the brakes. Yeah, I was 0.3 up. Az says he doesn't see himself doing it. It's one of those, you either stick your neck out, go for it, and say to yourself, I'm going to get this. Mr. Positivity comes out the cupboard, and you think, yeah, let's do it, let's give it a shot, let's find the time, let's work it out, let's use the process, let's follow that ghost round. Let's see if I can spot myself making mistakes. See if I can feel where the mistakes are. Can I improve on those? Or whether you've just run out of steam. And I get it. To hang the gloves up and just say, I'm done, I'm happy, I'm satisfied at that point. I'm not going to get any faster. That's where I am. And I do that currently on these license tests because ultimately you could spend hours on it. I could spend hours on it. And my wife would never really see me much of me anyway. What's the downforce, says Lee. Car does tend to wash out, and that's what I'm struggling with. All we want is a 35. I need to see who wrote that. Oh yeah. Lee says all I want is a 35. Azza's going to have a good crack at it tomorrow. Yeah, drag Mr. Positivity out the cupboard. Give him a dust down. Get him on your back. Get him on your shoulder. Have him speaking the right words in your ear. As Norman said, take a break, have a brew, have a drink, wet the whistle. See if you can find the time. Find that one corner that's frustrating you, or all the corners that are frustrating you. Try and work them out, put them together, lap the laps. Sometimes it's just about working all those laps out, using them, looking at that optimal and thinking, we can do this. .36 is my target for now. I like fourth gear more than third. I don't like gear changes. Bad day fishing, no fish, oh dear. Watch those two ghosts now. See which you can see when one overtakes the other. It's got to be through Spoon. I'm not close enough to see that race though, am I? Lee is a wheel user, yes. He's in the throes of deciding what wheel to purchase, what better wheel to purchase. I'm just trying to remember in my head what wheel he's got. He's either got a Thrustmaster or a G29, I can't remember. I think he's a Thrustmaster guy. BGT2, that's correct. That's right, that remembers. My brain recalls. So far back, I've made all the mistakes, haven't I? We're going to have 10 minutes to thrashing about, then we're going to have a couple of guns. That's how the process works. For some reason, using the process, we seem to forget everything we've learned for 10 minutes, and then we get it back again. Cheers, Chris. Get there, buddy. Get there. Take your time, but make sure it's good. And it will come. Come on. I had to lift there, or I was going to be shooting off the track to the right. I got that so much better last time, didn't I? I lost it all this time. Come on, a 36. What's the downforce, Sedley? I don't know where the downforce is to trust. That's where I was earlier. The downforce, he says. take a further 3 seconds off my time. I need to go and watch this video, don't I? I need to go and watch this fastest guy. To take 3 seconds off this time is absolutely unbelievable. If Lee's saying, and I'm not pointing a finger at Lee, if Lee's saying trust the downforce, that means turn 1 needs to be absolutely flat out almost. All of these have got to be no lift, no brake to make 3 seconds. So I'm flat out through here, absolutely flat. Gearing 2, okay. So gearing's critical. We need to go and watch it, don't we? We've got gold. There should be no harm, no foul watching the video now to work out how fast that is. I follow his ghost. He'll be 3 seconds round the corner. At this point, 1.7 seconds, that's my ghost. 3 seconds is up there. Around the corner, and my voice has gone high, but I can't follow his ghost. Absolutely no point. They lift, but they take more speed into corners. He won't be 3 seconds. He is. He's a second ahead by the end of turn 1. I don't understand. I'm going to have to go and look because I don't understand what Lee's saying. They do lift, still they take more speed. I can't. The car just goes off the track. There's a weird science about it. There's a good film. Let's see. I don't want to load Ghost. Don't think he's using TC, the bloody psycho. It'll take a couple of seconds to load up, won't it? It'll look a bit grappy first. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's watch the science. Back to 4th. Okay. Flat out 4th. Oh. Morning, Hayden. Welcome. Here, down to 3rd, yeah. Does the first gear thing back to 3rd. So we're not wrong there. I want to watch where he changes. No, he's keeping it in 5th. Oh, down to 3rd, away in 4th. Yes. Revs it out in 5th in certain places. Ah, yeah, Big Popper did say that, I must admit. Down to 1st, back up to 3rd on the first apex. It's a struggle. Follows the wall right close at the end. Jeebus. Yeah, it's the extra gear change. Again, Big Popper did say that, but I kind of forgot. So, 6th. And there's a very, very rapid shift down the 3rd. 1, 2, 3. Hug that inside apex. Accelerated 4th. Keeps it in 4th through there, no 5th, but he's using the top end of 4th. I want to watch his brake pedal as well. So, keeping it in 5th, no 6th. 5th, 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 through there in 5th. Down to 2nd to make it turn, back to 3rd before the corner. $9,500. Okay. So he's not braking quite so much. The next time I'm going to watch this, I'm going to watch his brake pedal only. No TC, no counter steer. Full brake and it was red. Shortest line possible. Interesting. Watch the brake pedal. Dab the brake and then trail brake for half the corner. No brake. No brake. No brake. Some brake. Yeah, it does my head in as well, Randy. Completely. You should remember your settings, surely. No brake. Dab of the brake, trail brake half. Okay, this will be a dab and trail brake through, will it? No, it's more of a press and hold. Let's see what it does here. Half the brakes. Half the brakes again, but it's all gears to use the car to slow down. That's interesting. What do you mean I'm not going for top 10, Lee? What do you mean? Come on. Top 10 friends list is where it's at. Okay, I think I've learnt a bit there. Now you've poked the bear. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was very interesting. Very interesting. Because he isn't using the same gears as me, is he? He genuinely isn't. And the bear is fun. I know what you mean. I do. Take the white one this time because it's faster. Less pigment in the paint. What did that just do? What did I select? Oh, we're there. Don't know what the ghosts will be. I guess it's kicked me out, hasn't it? So, ghost will have to be the fastest. Absolutely, Randy. Absolutely. Right, let's see. Got ghost, which is good. okay? Nine and a half thousand RPM. I braked there and I shouldn't be. Yeah, I get it. If I can at least take 1 or 2 tips from him, I'm going to gain a third of a second, which will put me into the 136s, which is my target. Then we'll go to the friends list target. I've got to learn to not brake going through the S's. Closed. Too slow through that apex. I was too late to the throttle. It's happening. We're a 36. We've got a 36. Happy days. I'm just driving like a nutjack now. Oh, that's not so bad. Inside the 36s. Optimal 36,654. Inside the top 3,600. And we're inside the top 20. Okay, okay. Thank you, gentlemen. I keep messing up the S's. I keep going to 5th as I come out of turn 1. I've got to remember to stay in fourth gear. I know we're making time through Spoon by not necessarily braking so much, just changing from 5th down to 4th and taking that corner. 3rd gear, then 4th gear, that's working. Not going to 5th before the Lesmos. Lesmos? Degners. They're the Degners here, not Lesmos. Thank you, Desmo. Thank you, Red Desmo. Thank you. Desmos, Degners, Lesmos. It's kind of all sort of rhymes, doesn't it? But 16th place. It's kind of where it needs to be. So we got a couple of places we can mark the cards of. Not panicking when we get to the final chicane is another good one as well. Leave it in 4th, leave it in 4th, leave it in 4th. Tried. I literally did try to hold on to that. I messed up. Remember to breathe. I wasn't actually, was I? Yeah, well remembered. Well said, that man. I actually want to look at something. When Lee said all he wants is a 35, I haven't looked at... It's right, 36. Everybody here is within a second, aren't they? Holy Chipotle. Oh, wow. Okay. There was me thinking that Lee was somewhere in the 34s, top end of 34s. Oh yeah, okay, right. That's put things into context in my brain a bit. Okay. Leave it in 4th, leave it in 4th, leave it in 4th. You're not supposed to be I think I'm supposed to be lifting a little bit, not trying to give it everything. Just trying to push too hard now. We smelt success. Now we want to bathe in it. Come on. Butting me with it. Oh! Okay. Probably too much trust. Leave it in fourth and don't... There's wise advice. Leave it in fourth, leave it in fourth, leave it in fourth. Lost a little bit there. I went to sixth, I shouldn't have gone to sixth. Nugget. My brain knows what to do. Just my fingers don't now. Leave it in fifth, leave it in fifth, leave it in fifth. Leave it in fifth. Get. Leave it in fifth. Leave it in 5th. Not got that corner right yet. Come on. Let's have a 1:36.5 out of here. Come on. Leave it in 5th. What are we thinking? What do we need to be? I think we're on the right path. Just got to get it right. Let's practice spoon again. See if we can find how to do spoon virtually flat in 4th. Can't do it in 3rd. You have to do it in 4th. Ambulance, fire truck. Yeah, that's probably what we need. Come on. Leave it in 5th. Lost loads of time in the chicane. Okay. Keep messing up. Sixth gear in spoon worked for me that time. Small gains, but it's big gains. Why am I in fifth? Why am I going backwards? $136,652. 3,500th. It's not a just above Scamster. Well, we were just above Scamster anyway. We haven't gained anywhere, have we? We need to be knocking tenths off, don't we, really? Testicles is up there, look. 136.8. Yeah. Hayden's in there. Fat Man. Calves. I haven't really run through the list and shown everybody who's in. Lee's gone top. He's got his 35. Well done, Lee. Tremendous. Awesome stuff, Lee. Yes. Show us the way, my friend. Yeah. Gotta find a way. I haven't used my own car yet. Do we think that's a different? Do we think that's a thing? Do we think that's a thing? Using our own car? No, you deserve it, Lee. That's tremendous lap. I thought it might have a slight change in something. Wheel type or something. I wouldn't have thought you'd been able to put wider wheels on it, or different size wheels maybe. They're going to be regulated, aren't they? Close. He says Lee says you're pretty sure you can't change wheels either. Yeah, okay. Then it's only paint job. Why was lead put in paint anyway? There's a question that my brain asks. Did it make it hold the colour longer or something, or I don't know. You slug bucket. That was that right front wheel that just tried to hold us in. Randy's a man with a great wealth of experience. He's aware of these things. Make it more durable, faster drying, more resistant to moisture. Lead was also used to create vivid colours like red, white and yellow. Okay. That's in the days when paint was oil based. Come on. Oh, he's copied and pasted that from somewhere, I think. From the back of his brain. I went to 5th. Leave it in 5th, leave it in 5th, leave it in 5th. I'm not gaining time through the chicane, so this lip's a write-off one's got to expect. Professor Proton is our Norman. Is what Norman says about Randy. I'm washing out. I'm just trying too hard there. I'm 0.22 of a second up against my fastest lap, which is really encouraging me on to make mistakes. Both in commentary and on the track. So they might get way too hot after a while. I'm going to try and coast this corner in 5th without a change down. Posting in third is good there. Not sure where there is. We'll have to work that out. Come on. We're about to enter the last hour. We've been thrashing away. Top 10 seems a long way for us, but fourth turn. Okay, we'll have to count that back. Got that all wrong. Got that all massively wrong. Oh, that peed me off like a proverbial condom. Got angry then. Don't get angry. Angry ruins the flavour. Okay. What we learnt then was quite important. Yeah. Not sure what we learned, but it was important. Being fast through the chicane is also important, but I haven't found that yet. Why am I fifth? So annoying. Can't let it become annoying. Got to get it right. One of these laps is going to work. It'll all come together. It will. There we go. That helps. Flipping bejesus Bayek bigora bigosh. I was on it again. I'm gonna have to take a gentleman's break. 136.553 into the top 3,000. Oh. 14th place. Give me 2 seconds to take a comfort break and I'll be right back. The statistics from Randy are awesome. 2.439 off P1. Yeah, that's an achievable target, I think. I think inside the top 3,000, I'll say this many times, grey-haired, old, fat dude. Eyes that are failing on him. Lungs that don't want to work all the time. I think overall we do this because we enjoy it. And we do this because, well, it actually proves we're worth something. We're almost half a second ahead of the gold, which should be safe, I would have thought. 0.5%. That should be safe. But I think in the last hour, there's the opportunity really to try and get a 5, a 136.5. That might be the goal. That might be the ultimate goal. Where would 136.5 get us? A 136.5 would get us into the top 10, which would be pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So, I've got to gain some confidence coming out of that chicane. I've got to get the car planted fully. At the minute I'm hesitating as I'm coming out, so we're starting to get used to the rest of the lap. Although we haven't really polished it. There was use of third gear there by the dude who was extremely fast. Just to check the car, I guess, but... don't know how we saved that. We got barely round to 10,000 RPM then. I didn't brake through Spoon there, that was a bit of a test. Excuse me. Well, I do hope people might find this useful, even if it is just competing against me to try and get further up the ranking table. We're going to drop in and have a look at, see where Chris, Gandhi and Dutch are. We'll have a check and see how they're doing. Because by the sound of it, they've either got gold or they're not very far away at all. Rubbed those front tyres big time through that right-hander. Coming out there in second wasn't planned. We don't have to sing Leave It in fifth anymore. Good night, Red. All the best. Take care, my friend. Have a go. See how you do. I'll read that in a second, Chris. 36.7. Dutch and Gandhi are still 39.9. He's managed to get a 37.6, 0.4 off, but he's calling it. It's Sunday night, he's got work in the morning, I can only guess at that. Ooh! Something has clicked tonight for Lee, no idea what. Let's go and have a look. Let's go save my time. See what 36.7 brings us. This probably doesn't bring us a massive right, but Lee has probably thrown him 136.59. It's there. We're 2.46, top 2,200. And we're into 12th place, just behind Big Bad Barry. We've jumped ahead of Trigger, Tess and Schechter. We're coming up on Hayden and Fatman, so we're close. I didn't look at Lee. Lee's gone 35.797. What's 35.797? Lee, that's top 400. Top 300. Lee. 797. You're around here somewhere. I can't find you. Neo Yami. You're top 300. Something like that. You're doing amazingly. I just need to find another half second and I'll be really happy. But another quarter of a second would certainly make my day. Maybe it's just watching some fat grey-haired old dude stumble round the track. Maybe that's giving you the impetus. Maybe I've taught you something about yourself. Maybe my influence is rubbing off. You never know. I can't ever accept that though, can I? Can't ever believe that I'm able to influence somebody that is clearly faster than me. We can't have people saying that the process works. Oh, I didn't use the process, he said. No. To be smoother. Oh, okay. I've always thought you're a bit smoothly. Still think a 36.5 in the next 45 minutes should be a good shout. I like 6th gear into spoon. I shouldn't do it though because it's a waste of a gear change. There's a gear change delay and that delay's enough. Slow you down. Yeah, I am trying to. Biting off a bit more than I can chew on occasion. Unfortunately, had to lift there. Lap 1. Yeah. You did it on lap 1 on your out lap. Okay. with no time to run against. You don't get the time to give you any sort of undue influence and put pressure on yourself. So you're able to keep that bit calmer maybe. And maintain that coolness and smoothness to the end. That was that little bit of oversteer coming throughout the chicane again that caused that. Looking for a really good lap. Come on. Only sector times. Screwed that up, didn't I? Too close. Goes, it's possible, we're finding it. Out the second was a bit unnecessary. The white one seems to be faster though, doesn't it? Overall. I've set fastest laps more with the white car. With the Honda. On 36.528 optimal. My eyes are getting really tired. This is incredibly tough. My wrists are sore. From all the driving. Still on that 5. See what we can do. No excuses. Down a second there for some reason. Don't know why. Miscounted maybe. 6th to 2nd rather than, well, 6th to 3rd rather than 5th to 2nd. That's probably the reason why. Come on. Roll the laps, you know you can do it. I didn't put it up to 5th then. I left it in 4th. Isn't a good lap. It's way off. That's the 5. Oh, happy days. That's us in the top 10. The only thing a bit different about that was I was really slow in the first half. Really slow. Oh, happy days. Need to save that time. A 1:36.579 was the best. That was about our optimal not so long ago. Top 1500. Oh, yes. Into 8th place. Happy days. We leapfrogged a few, didn't we, there? Past Fat Man, past Hayden, past Big Bed Barry. There's some big scalps. Big scalps. Now we need to concentrate on this. Thank you, Chris. Now we were going to have a look, weren't we? Where is Chris? Chris is... I'm not seeing Chris. Dutch is there. Didn't someone say you wouldn't be in the top 10? Don't know who that was, Randy. Don't know who that was. Dutch and Gandhi. Not seeing Chris. Heathen, there he is. 1:36.689. That's not so bad. Pushing up, 0.4 away. Woke the bear, poked the bear, yes. Need to drink, don't I? Half an hour to go. Are we saying a 35? I'll be only one in the top 10 using the white car. You alright, Chris? We spotted you? In my head, I was looking for Chris. I wasn't looking for your racing team. Sorry, mate. We see you. There you are. But there, I think we're gold assured, and we don't have to come back to this, which would be dead handy, wouldn't it? Half a second off? I don't think so. I think that's the best optimal we've had round about that aerial. Keep pushing, Chris. If there's a 36 and that's your ambition, go for it. Don't hold yourself back. There's a few people want to make this a good do. Oh, my hands are sore. But it's good. It's good. 36,579. 1,500. That'll be top 2,000 by the end of the fortnight, I think. Is that going to go much quicker, though? I mean, if we look at that top 10, he is marginally quicker, isn't he? Of maybe 5 people there. 5 people, yeah. And the Japanese are all over the top of this one, look. Totally all over the top of it. That's proper hardcore. That's some tremendous times. I have to give a big shout out for Big Popper for his encouragement early on. Much thanks, Big Popper. I know you're... The Americans have had their clock changed last night. So I know Big Popper was waiting for an hour before the stream. I know he's eager to get in. So we unfortunately, our clocks don't change till the end of the month. Normally it's the last Saturday, Sunday in March. Yeah, and it is their track, isn't it? That's the other thing. It is. It's definitely their track. Right, come on. We've got half an hour more. Let's see what we can do. I definitely saved that replay, didn't I? Yeah. Let's go. We need to be quicker in the first half. Need to get to... We need to get to the hairpin on a par with the Ghost. We've got the opportunity to do that. Had to hold, had to lift. Staying fourth there, that was the difference last time, wasn't it? Took that gear change out. Tomorrow night I'll be publishing the cars and tracks for the next 2 leagues. It looks like the next 2 leagues are going on because we don't think the house sale is going to happen before the 1st of April. So we've pretty much pulled out the purchase that we want to make because we're not going to do it. That's money down the drain, but there you have it. That's what happens. We're just waiting for this purchaser on ours to actually just bail out and say they're not going to do it. We've actually never had a sold board go up on the front of our house yet. The estate agent isn't convinced they're going to go through with it. They've not. Well, we've had no legal counsel, no legal contact yet, so. They've only got 3 weeks to do it before the tax changes, so we're pretty much sure it's not happening. Which is a shame. Jill's already started looking at other houses to buy because we know this one's going to fall through. Which is a shame, but that's the way it goes sometimes. The money we've spent isn't all lost. We've got plans for a 3-car garage extension kind of thing, with a loft over the top. So all that planning work's been done. We just have to find the right house now for it to go against. Live in the UK, Norman. In Doncaster, South Yorkshire. Got it absolutely perfect through Spoon that time. Shame it's on a lap that doesn't count. Got to give a big shout out to a couple of people actually. Well, at least one that I know of. Doug, who normally watches the channel, Doug Bremner, normally copies in late on an evening when it's early morning in Australia. Doug's actually caught up in this whole typhoon thing, so massive shout out to Doug. Hope you're doing alright, hope you're safe, hope your family's all safe and well, and hopefully we'll see you on the channel again fairly soon. But I do wish you all the best with that storm. It seems a bit of a nightmare. We went up to 6th for some reason. I used to live near Leyland. My missus used to work in Leyland. And yes, Leyland is the place where they made those trucks. It's a real shame, actually. Talking about Leyland and Preston. Leyland trucks had their own test track for testing trucks on, and it was a banked circular track. And my missus used to live we used to work right next to it. And if this YouTube thing would kick off, that would be one of the tracks I'd be thinking about buying as a YouTuber with money, if that ever did take off. Make a thing of it. However, they've built a blooming housing estate on it and taken some of the banked circuit away, which is a real frustration. I don't know why they do that with racetracks. They should have preservation orders on them, like Brooklands. Brooklands got blooming built on. Should never be allowed to happen. Got some strange habits. At least she doesn't eat pies. Isa from Wigan, further down south. I know a fair few people from Preston. My missus worked over there for many years. Yeah, my missus, she likes her tea like tarmac. You got to stand a spoon up in it. That's a proper thing from up north. You can't have no weak namby-pamby, you wave the tea bag at your tea kind of thing. It's got to have actually seen the water. I don't drink tea. It's the devil's water. What's boiled onions about? Not a chance. Boiled onions. So people like boiled onions on your burger. Not a chance. It's like pickled cabbage on minced beef. What's all that about? Red cabbage. A proper brew. Absolutely right, Norman. I'm going to go up to 6th and I'm going to pace myself around this corner. Could see a 36 but not a 36.5. Now see, I don't mind onions and liver. Liver and bacon we call it. It's really, really nice. With green beans and... Oh, I've overshot that. There's me thinking about food. Her accent changes. See, I'm used to that accent, so I don't notice it. I know a fair few people from that part of the world. And we used to live in Accrington, which is just up in the hills, and I used to cycle my bike around that sort of area. So, really, really know that part of the world quite well. No. Well, it's a wonderful part of the world. The people are very, very friendly. They've also got their bad sides to it as well. Preston's not the best town in the world, but I think everywhere has their own problems, don't they? So we moved to the Midlands when she was 16. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Again, like the Midlands, used to live in Hinckley. Used to live in a little place called Newbold Verdon. Little town in the middle of nowhere, next to a very famous battlefield site called Bosworth Field. And a lot of the people in the area were ex-miners. And when I lived there, it was sort of 20 years since the miners' strike, and the area was really suffering from, you know, a lack of investment, a lack of money, because people had really suffered badly under the miners' strike. And I used to work in the working men's club in town, just outside Hinckley. Okay, Hinckley's a nice place. I used to live in viewing distance of the Norton factory. But it was only a temporary stopgap when we lived there. I lived there for about a year. It was the first place me and my missus lived together when she sold her business and lost everything to her ex-husband. That's where we started afresh, Hinckley. That's where she got her first job out of marriage, where she had her first paycheck that she earned all herself. Has some good memories, Hinckley. It's where I worked for Scania, the truck company. A place called East Midland Commercials in Groby. It's where I bought my first car, the 205, but it was my second car. First car was a Fiat Panda 1000 with a canvas roof and canvas chairs. They wouldn't pass an MOT nowadays. Shocking cars. Don't see any on the road anymore. Oh. We're thrashing this round. It's just down the road from Hinckley in Tamworth I bought my Mini from. It's literally 3 miles down the road from Hinckley Town Centre. You go up the A6, one junction, and then A6, A5, one junction, and turn left and you're in Tamworth. Thrashing away, we're not getting any closer. Let's pray the next week's time trial is not the Unimog around the Nürburgring. Let's pray. Nice one, Big Popper. Well done. Good effort, my friend. Not often you hear Big Popper swear, you know. He often doesn't utter those immortal words. That's a big relief to him, I think. Although with his current injuries, I'm pretty sure he's swore a few times in the last couple of weeks. Great effort, Big Popper. So much time left in it. I think there is. It's just getting that perfection. I'm hitting the 39s again. It's because I'm pushing and making mistakes. I'm losing my consistency. I'm not turning in at the right time. I'm tired, I think. 3.5 hours is probably too long of a session at one of these at this speed. I'll leave it in 4th gear and see what that does here. Ganya was a swear word in her house. She wanted a Kel truck Volvo, was she? Or was she man from further up the road, near Colville? Her dad worked for Volvo. Oh, I see. Kel truck, probably. Yeah. Kelly Trucks. The 3 and 4 Series, undeniably probably some of the greatest trucks on the road, in my opinion. Yeah. Out wrong with that. Working for Volvo. Ah, I see. Yeah, so I left the Hinckley area to take a job in London. I went into aviation security. Ended up as a gate guard at Heathrow. Oh, that was a 3rd gear acceleration. But it started a long chain off. That started a good road career-wise. We've made progress since there. We did alright. You have to be a good fellow when you work at Volvo. You have to be very understanding, very calm. Can't smash the shit out of things that go wrong. You just have to put them back together and just deal with it. Oh, shish. The bed. Last 10 minutes of the stream. It's literally going to be 4 more laps after this. Well, 3 more laps after this one. I think we probably need a bit of a review, a bit of a story of what we've done. A little bit of an overview for people just to make sure they understand the process, what we went through. We've not changed our settings at all. And we've been quite successful. We're probably at the limit of our settings, to be honest. Although I do feel the 36.5 is probably 0.3 or 0.4. Well, our optimal doesn't suggest that, does it? Our optimal suggests a 136.5 is kind of where we are. I don't think I've had an optimal in the 136.0s. I don't think so. Probably have, but if it was once, it was once, and I don't think it's a consistent thing. It's a great target to have, but I don't think it's probably not on my list of achievables. Look at that time, we're up. That's tiredness breaking in. We're gonna have a call it a day. We are at the end of there, aren't we? We are where we are. 137, 162 was just real slow in that last session. So 1,508 plus 2.28, a 136.579. Let's have a look at the board. Lee really has stretched that out. He was a 136.1 when we started the night. He's taken 0.4 off there and really done himself the whole world of good. We've burst our way up from all the way down the bottom. How many friends have done this? We've not gone all the way to the bottom. 65. We've even got no name there, look. So, is that Rusk? No, Francie Rusk. I don't know. It must be Rusk. Let's see who's there. Dutch is there, 139.9, just pushing on. Have a good one, Chris. All the best, mate. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate it. Itchy-my-balls is there in 41st. Geordie's there. We race with Geordie on occasion in the week. Olive's there, 138.4. Up-tempo Robin, great name. Big Daz and Adi from 420. Red Desmo's there, he keeps pushing along. Then we get to Aussie from 420 and Heathen. Der Ollie from Germany, he's a darts fan. He's in the 37.5s. He's not far away either, is he? Javs. Pain meds might have helped Big Popper. It's a great thing to take if you've got them. Heathen's, Hayes is there alongside Az, look. 22nd and 23rd, just outside the time. I'm sure. The up-tempo Robin. It always reminds me of Monty Python, that up-tempo Robin. It's like, yeah, I like that. It's good. Nando, we haven't raced with Lando in a while. Let's hope he's doing alright. Scampy's there in 18th. He's gold and happy. Big Popper, look, 36.9 in 17th. Proper happy with that. Well done. Tez Tickles, 136.8. It's a decent time. Big Bad Barry leading the 420 boys out. Is he? No, he isn't. Look, Triple's up there. I thought Big Bad Barry was the top guy. Hayden and Fat Man in 10th and 11th. 136.714, 136.717. Fat Man just winning that battle. We're in 8th, just above Who Plung Poo. Yeah, fast names are really close. We know we'll get it, absolutely. The Ego, Calves, let's see, look at that little jump there. The Ego is just ahead of me, and then there's a 2/10 jump to Calves in 6th. Space Cow, never far away. Space Cow doesn't show his name and doesn't show his face to the stream, but I always see him at the top there. Triple in 4th, 136.2, that's quick. Dorsey, Mr. Robert Dorsey, he's about 136.2. Back one, he's not new to the channel, he's been around, but we don't know who he is. And then Lee sitting top of the tree. Happy days. Absolutely, Randy. Absolutely. So it's a great effort. Great effort by a lot of people. I know Big Popper, when he said to me last week, oh, have you seen the time trial? You're going to love it. I know what he meant, and I am not good at these. They're well too quick for me. But on this occasion, I'm really happy with it. So as it's Sunday night and it's work calling, I just have to wish you all a happy rest of weekend for those people who are not in the UK. And have a great week. I'll get some information out tomorrow, and we'll see you Tuesday night for some laps. All the best. Evening Poet, welcome. And I'm sorry we're just closing out for the night, but do have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best, folks. Take care. Goodbye for now. Thank you, Norman. My voice is so soothing. Happy days. Never a problem, Lee. Thanks for encouraging me along.